Oh, sorry, real quick. If you are listening to this the week it comes out, and if you live in the Indianapolis area, I'll be at the Brick Room in Noblesville on Saturday, December 30th. I'll put ticket links in all my socials. Hello, you're listening to Lists and Other Things That No One Asked For, Holiday Edition. Grab a cup of cocoa and a peppermint stick. We're going to talk about Christmas and presents and all that stuff. One Christmas when I was a kid, I wanted a big box of the Star Wars Micro Machines. The importance of the Star Wars Micro Machines has been exaggerated over the years, as you will see, but I admit it was very important to me to get them. And when Christmas Day arrived, I received a big box of Micro Machines, but they were Star Trek Micro Machines. Devastating. After all the gifts had been opened and all the kids had scattered to play with their stuff, I sat off to the side and stared dejectedly at my Star Trek Micro Machines. I wasn't trying to be passive-aggressive, but it was very hard to hide my disappointment. And my mom came over to sort me out. Mom, what are you mad about? Me, it's fine. I'm not mad. Mom, no, just tell me. This is where I made my first mistake. A parent asks you to tell them the truth and act like they're not going to get mad about your answer. A classic trap. And I fell right into it. Me, I had asked for Star Wars, and I got Star Trek. Mom, well, Star Trek was a few dollars cheaper, and aren't they pretty much the same? Me, not at all. And I don't know anything about Star Trek because you said I can't watch it because it is too violent and that one lady's spacesuit is too low cut. Mom, well, you don't have to watch the show to know what it is. It's fine. If they had simply mixed up the different star properties, that would have been less disappointing, but she straight up admitted that they had just cheaped out. That's fine, it's their money, but she shouldn't have been so surprised that I was disappointed. And it's not to say she should have gone and exchanged my present or got me something else, but I thought they could at least see where I was coming from. They couldn't, of course. My mom brings up that Christmas at least quarterly. This was one of the first stories she told my wife when they met. It's her absolute favorite thing. Do you remember that one Christmas when you cried because you didn't like your present? It used to bother me, but nowadays I understand the deep feeling of resentment that builds up inside when you're a parent. I understand why this moment irritated my mother so deeply that she feels the need to rehash it 4 times per fiscal year. From her perspective, she was thinking, we have all these kids we're shopping for, and you're upset that out of all the presents we had to keep track of, we made one mistake, that we tried to save a few dollars? Grow up, dude. Grow up. Do you know how much all of this cost us? Kids think Christmas magic just happens, but I know sadly that behind every magical Christmas, there's a parent who's hemorrhaging money and feeling underappreciated. Yeah, Santa really came through this year. Santa is just great. As an adult, I've sometimes wondered why I don't get excited about Christmas like I did when I was a kid, and the obvious answer is Christmas is no longer free. Instead, it's really costly in money and time. I really miss free Christmas. I'm happy to report that 30 years later, I treated myself to a certain streaming subscription and I'm now watching Star Trek for the first time ever. It's no Star Wars, but it's not bad. Some of the best gifts I've ever gotten are, number 1, gloves. Someone broke into my apartment when I was 19 and stole me and my roommate's stuff, including my gloves, which felt like insult to injury. I was broke and it was a cold winter in Central Oregon, so I was hurting until a friend gave me some really nice gloves for Christmas. They didn't even know my gloves got stolen. That was just what they were going to give me that year. It worked out pretty well. Number 2, a guitar toolkit. My parents gave me a compact guitar toolkit for a birthday present when I was a teenager. It had a string winder and a string cutter along with some other small tools, and it fit perfectly in my guitar case. I still use it to this day. Number 3, a guitar pedal and a trip to Sweetwater. This is not an endorsement. My wife bought me a guitar pedal and gave me a Saturday off to go to Sweetwater and pick it up and look around because Sweetwater's relatively close to where I live now. And I'll remember that Saturday for the rest of my life. Number 4, a cupcake. In college, a young lady I had spent some time dating let me know that she preferred that we be just friends. I confided in my sister that I was slightly heartbroken, and she took me out for a gourmet cupcake, and it was just what the doctor ordered. Thanks for tuning in and listening to lists and other things that no one asked for. I hope everyone is able to get some time off and spend time with friends and family, or if it's better for your mental health that you don't spend time with friends and family. I hope you have fun. I will talk to you next week.